Hello everybody, welcome back. It's me, Bacon. I'm going to be just drawing tonight, so if you're only into my gaming, I apologize. Today is a different type of stream. I'm just going to be drawing. I haven't drawn in like a year and some change, a very, very long time. And so I'm just going to go ahead and this stream, I'm just going to go and draw some stuff. I'm going to be... So, just... I don't know, I guess I don't really have much to say except for like, enjoy. I got a little music in the background, just some chill, little YouTube free stuff that isn't copyrighted, so it shouldn't give me any trouble. Let's get a good pencil to start here. Here we go. This is a good one to start with. So, let's see. I'm going to be doing it in pencil. Where's my camera? There we go. I'm going to be doing pencil. I don't have a pencil sharpener, so what I have right now, I just got to go with it unless something breaks and I just got to wrap the stream up. But I got like maybe a full set of my H's and B's here. These are my H's. H's are good for kind of lighter drawing stuff, you know, like the sketching outline stuff that you use for your guides, you know. And then up here, I've got all of my my B pencils. These are my B pencils. B pencils are good for shading and smudging and creating like a darker smears, but it's not as good for like the hard edges, so you know, you kind of use whichever ones you need. They have different color number ratings on them too to indicate like the strength of each one or weight of each one, you know. So I already just laid down just the basic shape of what I was going to do, just so when I get started you don't have to see this part where the camera can't pick it up. And I'm going to start just doing the things that really actually shade the picture and turn it in. It's a girl leaning against like a UFC punching bag, you know, with the gloves on. It's like a picture like that. It's like a pretty girl, just kind of like leaning and just smiling. You know what I mean? Just one of those kinds of pictures. So I thought I'd go ahead and just do one of these for a little while. It's just been so long. So let me just go ahead and jump in and start shading in things that will make the picture appear a little bit for you guys, because there's really not a lot going on here that your eye can make out, you know. And so like right now there's like a crossbar that's kind of in the background. Since background stuff is kind of out of focus, I'm going to want to just kind of make this just more of like a shadow to represent it, you know. All of these colors I'll fill in later with a tighter shading and drawing. So these are just kind of like rough color guidelines just to visually give you guys something to look at while I'm working on this. And so like this right there is like there's kind of like a little, what's the word I'm looking for? Like a fence post. Like, you know, like a UFC ring, there's like the little post in the background. Like one of those, you know? So I haven't drawn in like fucking forever. So this is a lot of me just kind of getting my my practice back out. All right, so down here we have like the chest of the girl, you know? So I'm going to kind of just put some skin color shading down and then turn it into like a jawline shadow here. You'll see it when I'm done. Yeah, you can't see anything yet because it's the lightest part of the drawing right now, but as I add stuff as we go along right now, it'll all start to appear, okay? It'll all start to appear. Yeah, these are normally kind of the most boring in the beginning, but as time goes on, they just start to look better and better by the end. There's that out and kind of put a little erasing on this side. You can kind of create the beginning of like a jawline. Do you see that? You have like right here, like the beginning of a jawline. And like the beginning of like the shading of what will be like the neck and the chest that come down, and like over here we have like a boxing glove and an arm up, and then this is going to be like the actual punching bag over here. Hey Nessa, how you doing? Well, welcome. All right, so let's go ahead and start filling like just the basic eye shapes. I need to get not a full-on Q-tip, because that's just too much. Like, Q-tips are awesome for these. You get a Q-tip and you can kind of like erase around them, you can kind of create shading shapes. See that? So Q-tips are awesome. There we go. This will take a little while before it really starts to take shape, guys, but give me a little bit of time and I'll get it. They're like a thing you gotta build, you know? It doesn't just pop up like instantly. You have to kind of like put it together. Turbo! Okay, now nose shadows are hard because they're very delicate. It's easy to like overdo it, you know? Let's pull some cotton off this Q-tip. I like using Q-tips to smear out like a little thing, but too much cotton just gets in the way. I need just a little bit. Yeah. There you go. You see? It's starting to take shape a little bit. This stuff takes a little while, though. And that's on the inside and the outside. How is that the hardest part in this part of the nose right here? It's hard to make this without making it look kind of like too snarly, you know? It's a really delicate part of the face is to do this little kind of like swoop where the side of the nose and it also turns into the cheek, you know? Yeah, let's try it with my finger instead. And then we'll erase it. See, it's a little bit too harsh. I hate doing those. It's always so harsh to do. Alright, up here there's like a little bit of like an accent to cheekbone. Which I'm just going to kind of do the whole thing in one tone and flush it out in a second. You have to kind of build these things. Watch, you'll see, you have to kind of build them. You can't just like lay it down like it's done. You just kind of build them with like different levels of tones. And this is going to be the dark area back here. Let's smear this out. That looks kind of harsh the way it is right now. I don't want it to look like that. And then smooth that out. And smooth this out. I need to find the rest of my tools. I've got tools that are I have tools that are specifically used for smearing, and I don't know where they're at right now, and it's kind of messing with me a little bit, you know? A little bit of cross-hatching just for basic shape at first. So cross-hatching is when you shade kind of like going, you make like little tic-tac-toes, but instead of just going up and down, you also go side to side and you kind of slowly blend in the areas until they become the shades that you're after. And even though it looks rough, it is a good way to kind of get like a complicated shading system where you have it going from like darker, lighter areas. You can kind of create a contour and a texture to it all, you know. So I'm going to do that for a little bit while I do the darker shadowy areas, and then later on kind of fill them in with more fluid kind of shading. Let's see. Okay, yeah, that's a good dark line right there. And then the hair that comes out here, we're going to start off dark and then lighten it up as we come out. You want this dark line right here because it's going to totally kind of like frame the edge of the face, you know? In fact, I'm going to get a darker pencil for this part. Could be the new Bob Ross. Yeah, right. Oh, that's an F. That's supposed to be over here. There we go. Even though there's a 4B, it's not acting like a 4B. 4B is supposed to be darker and really soft. This is acting more like a weird H or something, but whatever. Let's get some darker colors in here so this drawing starts to pop a little bit, you know? I think you guys will probably get bored staring at light shading. You know what I mean? So let's get some dark colors down here. So this is like the edge of the body bag right here because she's kind of leaning against like a body bag, you know? The punching bags, those kinds of body bags. You know, not like the dead people body bags. See, like that? And then this right here, this edge, this is the actual edge of the glove, of the boxing glove. There's like a boxing glove here. So I'm going to kind of put these details in so you can see it. It's going to be like a boxing glove. Hold on, this dark line here goes over too much because I need the boxing glove to cut in this. I turn into a teenage guru mob. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to bump that. Alright, this whole item right here is fully black. So this thing I can honestly just kind of fill in now, and it's not going to affect the world at all. This item on her right here, that's a fully black item. And then the what's it called? The sports shirt. What do you call them? The sports, I don't know, the sports bra, the sports shirt, the black thing. This is full black too. So this one, honestly, I could probably just fill in. I'm supposed to angle up a little bit. Hold on. I'm not angling it up enough. Yeah. I'm looking at the original photo and trying to kind of copy it, you know? It's been so long since I've drawn, guys, so please bear with me. I'm so out of practice on this. Do I have a normal eraser? No, just these guys. Damn it. I kind of wish I had one that had like a little edge on it, you know? This guy doesn't. Sorry guys, bump into the microphone there. Happens sometimes. gotta lean in on this part. My eyes are going back from getting old. And then the hair's gonna be way up here. You know, this camera's not really capturing what I've been doing so far, which is kind of a bummer. Oh my goodness. I'm having such a hard time with this. It's just been so long. It's okay. I'll shake the rust off, guys. It happens to me every time I take time off drawing. I always come back and I was like, how do I do this again? I see where I messed up over here. Exalted potentate of love. There we go. Okay, now let's start doing some of this shadowing down here and actually kind of fleshing this out a bit. It's a little bit harsh right now, you know? These are things that need to be smoothed out. Mad, you call me mad. Okay, and let's start doing a little hair. Hair's fun. I like doing hair. Check this out. Especially blonde hair. Blonde hair is really easy to do. I put like shadow lines down and I start erasing the shadow lines with erasers and smearing it out to blend it, and it ends up like blonde hair. It turns out really cool. You'll see. And I get this guy, and I start pulling like lines through it like that. And you can kind of create like a, hair texture out of it. And then after you get the hair texture, you can kind of like add some little lighter blonde textures on the inside to kind of like make it look like hair. It looks really nice afterwards, you'll see. Who or what am I drawing? Well, I can't, it's a picture. It's a girl, you know. Yeah, girl next to a body bag. I'm trying to get like... Trying to get like blonde hair look going on, you know what I mean? This middle area is all kind of like a darker brown that turns into a blonde. So that's what I'll do, is I'll kind of make some shading shapes. That'll be the center part that sprouts outwards and turns like a blonder. You know when you have like a darker root? Here, you'll see. Hey Liam, how you doing? What should we name her, Friggin? Punchy Girl. There you go. You see how that makes blonde hair like super fast? I got a long way to go on this, but that really pulls out a lot like real fast, you know? Let's get this part filled in with roughly the same kind of shading. Yeah, I'm going to do like the shadowy shapes behind, right? And then after that, put the details over it that kind of make it look like we have a tank raid going on right now. Holy shit. Hey, Tank, how you doing? You raided me at a weird night. So yeah, tonight I just felt like drawing. I haven't drawn in a really long time. And I just kind of felt like chilling and drawing tonight. So I'm drawing like a girl who is leaning against like a, what's it called? Like a punching bag. You know, like a punching bag? Yeah. How you doing, Tanks? Although I'm having a hard time getting the soft look I'm looking for. It's kind of coming out harsher than I intended. But I'll get my groove. I'll find my rhythm, man. The fuck? That's my wife. Hey, Ginger Nuts. How you doing? So we got Gent and EMJ and Lacrosse and Ginger Nuts, Callie. Thanks for all the smash of the likes, guys. Thank you very much. Yeah, normally I just play video games, but I just totally felt like doing something different tonight. You know what I mean? And then I haven't drawn in a really long time, so there's a lot of me just trying to like remember how to do this. You know what I mean? There's a lot of me like trying to remember how to do this, you know? So a little bit of that going on, but I'll get it. I'll get it. There we go. I don't like this, how strong I made this part. Let's erase that. Let's just do the parts I like. All right. That's what I need. Do I need to be a little more bold with my colors? All right. Let's go and get this kind of black down here. So how you doing tonight, Tanks? You have yourself a nice night, bud? Alright, so all this is supposed to be like black down here. All this. So I'll be filling that in like a few moments. I don't want to do this all black yet because I'm going to be dragging my hand across it a lot. Going to up here, you know what I mean? And so I kind of want to do this area first before I start working on this area so I don't smudge the crap out of it with my hand, you know? Okay, there's like a darkness to the bottom of the lip here. And then back here there's like a smirk going on. Yeah, a little smirk. I've been great, Vic. How you, hun? He's been great. Hold on, let me smoke a little bit. Give me just a second. Smoking. Thank you, Killer Carry, for that sub. That's super nice to you, man. If everyone's enjoying today's stream, you know, hit that like. I'll do more of these drawings. I normally play, you know, 7 days, Fortnite, whatever the hell I feel like playing, but, you know, I just feel like doing something different tonight. So I just pointed my webcam down and started drawing. All right. Let's get a little bit of cleavage going on here. A little bit of cleavage. Lovely cleavage. And then smear it out. The smearing smooths out stuff that I put down, you know, but at the cost of like really blurring the crap out of it. So after I'll smear stuff out like this, I'll usually grab an eraser afterwards and kind of like pull in the edges past where I meant to smear. It's not the best process. I wish I had a blending pencil. They have these little pencils that are like made out of like a cloth, you know, and you use them to smear stuff. But I couldn't find my little art box, so I just had to go with these other pencils that I had lying around, which they're okay and all, but they're not the best. They're not the best. Tanks, you have a good night, man. Thanks for the raid, bud. Thanks for the raid, my friend. I'll be seeing you real soon, okay? That's too dark. It's not even right at all. Yeah, it's still too dark. It's okay, I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Like I said, it's been so long since I've drawn that there's a whole lot of me trying to remember how to do this, you know? Start darkening some of this stuff up a little bit. And then this nose kind of goes a little bit in here and then a little bit out again. Oh man, I got this nose all fucked up over here. Let's pull it out really quick and start it over. I don't like the way that's looking. I'm so bad at noses sometimes. It's hard to do noses and then make them not look like, you know. Okay, you know what I need to do? I need to pull this whole side over here darker in color. Yeah, one side should be darker than the other, and I'm not doing that, and it's kind of messing me up. Okay. I figured it out. I figured it out, guys. I wish I didn't choose such a hard subject to start with, you know what I mean? Fuck. This is kind of getting a little messed up. Alright, I'll fuck around with that part later. Starting to frustrate myself with that part because it's not coming out the way I wanted it to. So I'm just going to set it off this side and work that part later. And then down here there needs to be like a little expression of a little bit of light, and down here needs a little expression of light. There we go, kind of like that. Life is short and filled with stuff, yo. Life is no mind, will you had enough to do the dead. Dead is I'm slowly feeling a little bit of shading down here. You guys really can't see it because the camera's not picking it up. Let me fuck with my camera settings, see if I can't get it to pick up. Some of these other things I'm working on, it's not translating right into the final image. So, hold on. Let me fuck with my camera settings really quick. Okay, there it is. You can see it a little bit more, but it's still got a long way to go. It's got a long way to go, guys. Let me see how it's coming out on YouTube in the end. It's got so far to fucking go. It doesn't look right at all yet, you know what I mean? Anyways, I'm just gonna keep working on it. I can keep working on it. You in my TV setup, baby. I see you in my TV setup. Cut your eye off and put it in my TV setup. I use your eyeballs for dials on my TV setup. Watch TV. Watch TV. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to kind of follow some of the contours that I see in the drawing and keep stacking shadows on each other till I get it the way I want it to look. There we go. Okay, you can see the contours of what I'm doing a little better this way. Preserved in my frigid air. It's been so long since I've drawn anything, guys. Thanks for bearing with me. It's just been so long that I know this thing looks like really rough compared to what I know I can do. So I'm falling back on some older techniques of like kind of laying cross-hatching on each other. You end up with a darker final result, but you end up with a better like example of the dark to light. You know, you end up with a better contrast between the two. In fact, you really can't see the contrast on this. Hold on. Let me exaggerate it a little bit so it pops out a little further what I'm doing. Oh no, it's just like one of those like UFC posters. You know what I mean? I got a long way to go though. I got this in the wrong place too when I look at it. So if I do like a line of, hold on, Let me see if I can show you what I'm trying to pull it from. It's like, let's see if I can get it on here. There you go. That's the picture, but I got like, you know, so far to go. I didn't want to show you because I don't want you guys to see like how off I am. You know? Because the thing is, like, if it didn't turn out looking exactly like it, then I wanted to have the freedom to, you know, change it a little bit. So I was like, I'm not going to show you guys till I was ready, you know? A teenage welfare. There we go, and adding a little bit of like hair detail over here, you see. I've definitely done better at drawings, but like I said, I need to practice. It's been so fucking long, and so I figured this will be a good way to practice to jump in, you know? I never jump in anymore. And this thing, it messes with all of the shininess of the whole thing, so you can see how portions of it are actually blacker than I've been working on. You see what I mean? Like the webcam wasn't capturing it right, what I'm doing. The webcam was showing it all weird. See if I can get the lighting right. Yeah, you see, the drawing's a little better once I start fucking with the lighting. Yes, this is a remake of the scene where Jack draws Rose. You guys are funny. Man, it's so hard to get the lighting right on this. That might be right. Huh. Trying to get the camera just right. Oh, man, it's so hard to do this. How you doing, man? Next drawing is my Twitter profile picture. Oh, god damn, I wish I can get this chest right. You see what I mean? It's just never the right lighting. I guess that's about it right there. I guess that's it about right there. They can try to put white paper or greaseproof paper in front of light. That can make it a little bit better. Just kidding. Yeah. Well, I'm just going to kind of try to make it work from here, I guess. Like, this is probably the best I'm going to get at the moment, you know what I mean? A little bit of simple cross-hatching over here. Cross-hatching is that little kind of like back and forth little way of shading using just like little tick marks, you know? It's called cross-hatching. The problem with it is every now and then you get a little spike like that right there. I hate doing that. I didn't mean to do that, but you know. And the nice thing about cross-hatching is you can kind of just flow from one thing to the other and connect elements and items. Right here is kind of like a little diamond shape of skin, or that's a little darker than the rest. And then there's a lot of like just little lighter and darker textures all over the body that they're almost the exact same color, but once you start stacking each other, it starts to like make a little contour shapes going on, you know? Wax paper, whatever is in English. I don't have any wax paper here right now, though, you know? I really don't carry it for much. Hey, Zagali, are you off work right now? Black, 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 a black a leather. Smack, smack, smash, a black a leather. Kill, 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 da 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 da. Vision from the black velvet lagoon. Can't get the nose right. Noses are so hard to do because there's so many shapes on a nose. There's just so many shapes on a nose. Not yet. I'm home in 2 hours. Gotcha. God, noses suck, man. I fucking hate doing noses. It's so hard to do noses, man. I'm gonna avoid the nose from now. Just avoiding the fucking nose for now, you know? Just fuck the nose. No, they're just so hard to do. I hate doing noses, you know? They're so easy to mess up. See a little smirk, kind of a shadow there. Nice. God, I'm so out of fucking practice. Like, just so you guys know, like, I'm really good at drawing. This is the drawing I'm trying to do. So I'm out of practice. So this is what I'm trying to exemplify. So that's what I'm trying to draw. I'm out of practice, right? But if I, like the stuff that I can draw, let me show you something I can draw. There you go. This is drawing. This is drawing. Oop, there you go. That's a drawing. That's drawing I did of my pig mask. You see? So I'm just out of practice. My day was super good today, Zigali. Super good. How was your day? There we go. I'm just out of practice, so, you know, there's a whole lot of me, like, trying to, like, get back into this, you know? Let's get a little bit of the dark tank top down. So the contrasting makes me feel a little better about everything else going on. Once you get the black down, the others start to look as dark around it, you know what I mean? You see how it now just kind of made it look a little lighter all of a sudden? Saddle up a buzz buzz. Saddle up a buzz buzz. Saddle up a buzz buzz. What up, Mew? Hey, J-Ray, how you guys doing? I'm just drawing. I'm just drawing, guys. It's not my best drawing so far, but I'm trying. I'm trying my guts out. It's been a while since I've drawn, so I've got a little bit of that going on right now, you know? A little bit of trying to remember how to do the shortcuts and the little things I do to make things look better, and trying to fight the frustration of it not working perfect the first time, you know what I mean? Yeah, all that stuff. Got no horse hair, saddle up a buzz buzz, saddle up a buzz buzz, saddle up a buzz buzz. I need like a... Ooh, there's one. Hold on. Fucking perfect. Regular old school eraser on a regular old school pencil. It gives me a lot of control though, you know? Well, this eraser sucks though. Hold on. Let's This eraser's like made out of like hardness. Let's melt the tip of the eraser a little bit. That always worked at school. I helped a little bit, yeah. Give me a little more control. It's still just kind of mushing it around. Alright, this eraser sucks. Let's go back to my standard art erasers. Bacon Ross? Exactly. Exactly, guys. See that happy cloud back there? Yeah. Happy little accidents sometimes. That's all these are made out of. Alright, so right now what I'm doing is I'm actually clipping away the edges of my eraser so that it's exposed back to white eraser and not the stuff that's just covered with all kinds of lead already, you know, so I got nice clean erase. Yes. Let's lighten that stuff up. Well, it's not my best drawing. In fact, it's far from it. But whatever. I just want it to look good, though, you know what I mean? Actually looks a little more like it there. And this comes down further. And this kind of is like a little curl a little more here. A little like a little swoop on this part. And then this top part is a little thicker. There we go. I like doing eyes. Eyes are fun, man. Okay, cool. Kind of fucked up on the thing here. It's supposed to go in and out there. Let's fix that. Let's just plain old fix this. Let's go in here and then back out about there. There you go. Okay. The nose, I'm just gonna avoid the fuck out of it till it's time. You know what I mean? Let's just do the basic shading of what the lip is doing here for now. And then I'll add in the details that kind of round out the nose more later. But God, I hate doing noses. They're death. Noses and lower lips are so hard for me. Alright, let's see. Alright, well this is starting to look a little better. It started off bad, but it's starting to come together a little bit. Hey, Filthy, how you doing, my friend? How you doing, you big butthole? Yeah, I called you big butthole. Again, not my best drawing, but I need to practice if I'm ever going to shake my rust. You know what I mean? Old-fashioned superstitions I find too hard to break. Good enough for you, it's good enough for me, it's good enough, it's good enough for me. Yeah, 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 yeah. Wow, wow, it's good enough. It's good enough. It's good enough for me. One more layer of shadow right here. Yeah. It's kind of hard to get this part just right, you know what I mean? So it looks like it's not just like a big flushed out thing, but it actually has like a shape to it, you know? Like I'm noticing up here starting to lose the neck shape a little bit right there. You know what I mean? Right here's a little harsh. Alright. Want you to know I'm behaving myself for you today. Oh, that's super sweet of you. How are you behaving yourself, Filthy? What does that mean? Okay, I need a little bit of skin texture here, otherwise it's going to look like a bunch of nonsense. And this needs to be dark like that, like the same color. Alright. Yeah, I'm getting really, like, kind of loose with this drawing, honestly. Most of the time I'm a little more regimented in the way I draw, but this one I'm kind of, like, allowing it to be a lot sketchier lines, stuff like that, because I feel it's more important for me just to complete the image rather than just to focus on honing specific parts. Sorry, gotta go. Still have some job to do before going home. See y'all soon. See you later, Zagali, my friend. Let's curl this in a little bit. Let's exaggerate this hair some. There we go. We can do this like little curling thing right here. We'll slowly fudge this nose together, just an inch at a time, so I don't have to dedicate myself to doing the whole thing at once, but can kind of make it take shape. Because I told you, I hate doing noses. Noses are so fucking hard. They're so hard. Hate doing noses. Yeah, see? That one little dot just ruins the whole fucking thing. I'm not even being hard on myself, but that one little dot just ruins the whole thing. I hate doing noses. They're so hard to do. Now, I know this doesn't quite look like the girl in the picture. I know. I know. But like I said, I feel it's most important to just kind of, you know, get my practice going. It's just been so long, you know. I want to shake off my rust. Even that was toned down. Let's find some different music to listen to. Practice Santeria. I ain't got no crystal ball. I had $1 million, but I'd spend it all if I could find my Hannah in Los Angeles. I pop a Captain Sancho and I slap the down. I really wanna know. I can't define love that I leave. My soul will have to wait till I get back. Find a Hannah of my own. Daddy's gonna love running on. I feel the break, feel the break, feel the break, but I gotta let it out. Oh yeah, I swear that I really wanna know, my baby. I really wanna say I can't define. Oh, thank you, Sid. Thank you, man. That's super nice of you, my friend. Yeah, like, I'm a little rough on myself because I can do better than this, but, you know, I'm still enjoying the way this is turning out. I'm going to keep going at it. I'm going to not be so harsh on myself about whether it looks exactly like the subject or not. And I'm just going to keep going and make sure it looks pretty. You know what I mean? I'm not saying the subject's pretty. The subject's beautiful. I'm saying I'm not doing justice. So I'm going to do what I need to do to make it look nice. What is good for him, he best go running high. Daddy's got a new 45. And I won't think twice to stick that fell straight down Sancho's throat. Believe me when I said that I got something for his podcast. I really wanna know, baby. I really wanna say, is that just once way back, and I may get my soul will have to. And, what kind of shape is that here? There's this kind of shape here. Like that, and like that. Okay, now let's start filling that in. There's a 3B. That's good. Reason things went wrong. Got to find the reason why my money's all gone. I got a Dalmatian. I can still get high. I can play the guitar like a motherfucking firecracker. So life is so love the one you got, so you might get run over or you might get shot. Never have to bad for black to get it off my chest. There we go. Kind of gets one of these. Whoop. And then let's go ahead and pop some of these through there. Alright. turned out pretty good. Clear up the nose, the bridge of the nose a little bit. It's a little bit harsh again. Yeah, dude, don't diss yourself, but that's really good. Thanks, man. Thanks, Sid. It's nice of you. I don't cry when my dog runs away. I don't get angry at the bills I have to pay. I don't get angry when my mom smokes pot. It's the bottom and then right to the rock. Fuck it, fight it, it's all the same. New living, new time's the only way to stay sane. That's the loving, come back to me. Make that part kind of dark, so it's going to be in there. And this part medium dark, because it's kind of coming out of there. And that's going to kind of curl around this edge. Let's start on the glove. There's like a boxing glove, you know? And then there's like a little bit of shadowing going all along the bottom here that kind of climbs up a little bit. And then drops back down. And then back up again. So we'll kind of do like a little shading line along this border. Like the stuff I'm doing right now, if my old art teacher saw me doing it this way, he'd fucking be pissed. It's like, dude, don't draw outlines. No outlines in real life. It's like, I know. I just want it to look different, you know what I mean? It's fine. It's fine, art teacher. Alright, and then there's like this little line right here. Let's do this. And then there's some shading going on this side. It's going to kind of curl all the way down and kind of follow it. Oh, there's some writing here. Shit. Now, let me leave a little space for the writing right there. I shouldn't do the up and downs. They don't look as good. Favorite melodies, boys, toys, electric arms and TVs. My brain hurt like a warehouse that had no room to spare. Had to cram so many things to store everything in there, and all the fat, skinny people. And all the tall, short people. And all the nobody people. And all the somebody people. Never thought I'd need so many people. Are you copying a photo? Oh, I'm copying a photo right now, man. Yeah, copying a photo. It's like one of these UFC girl kinds of things, you know? Pretty girl. So it's this picture. But you can see where I'm like way off, you know what I mean? But like I said, I'm just trying to get my practice back on, you know? It's picking my new girlfriend. Yeah, that's right. Inside his bag, I saw you in an ice cream parlor, drinking milkshakes cold and long, smiling and waving and looking so fine. Don't think you knew you were in this song. It was cold and it rained, so I felt like an actor, and I thought of Ma, and I wanted to get back there. Your race, your place, the way that you walk. I kiss you, you're beautiful, I want you to walk. We got 5 years stuck on my eyes. 5 years, what a surprise. We got 5 years, rain hurts a lot. 5 years, that's all we got. Oh man, this hair, there's so much like curl going on it that it's gonna be like really hard to draw it and get it like really represented in here. There's like a lot of curl going on in this hair. Am I talking? I just read your thing, Sigali. Yeah, you're right about that. God, my fingers are cold. Summer wheels before the grave, the rain sun gave us light, love, stone and her eyes, penetrated breathing. Wow, the boy and girl are talking you what the only they can share what's the wrong that tears. How is everyone doing today, guys? You watching Rachel too? Oh, Rachel's also streaming? Rachel's wonderful. Guys, don't forget to follow our friend Rachel here on YouTube. Rachel will do Dead by Daylight a lot, and she's just a really nice person, fun to watch. So, you know, if you haven't given her a follow, please do. Also give our friend Nessa Room 47 here a follow. Nessa is always just the biggest supporter of this stream. Here every single time first. So just a quick shout out, you know. I'm fucking cold, guys. My house is cold today again. Let's make this thing curly. Love is callous in its... See, the light will fuck up different areas, you see. See, I'm trying to find just the right area for the lighting. It's really hard to get it just right. See, when I do it down there, it's kind of washing out the hair that I'm doing there and there, you see? It's just because graphite is so reflective. I'll just have to do that for now, I think. It's almost like I'm drawing by candlelight, you know? Damn. It's just so hard. Oh, shit. So this is deodorant. And this is ibuprofen. Now you know where I keep my deodorant and my ibuprofen. I'm an alligator. I'm a mama, papa coming for you. I'm a space invader. I'm just going to go back to it. Thank you. Thank you. Keep your mouth shut. Right, buddy, got to go. But enjoyed and had a chilled rest of the Sunday bacon. I'll catch you soon. You too, Sid. I'll see you later. Is it Sunday? Are you fucking kidding me? Whoa. Dude, I'm losing track of time. Give your electric eye on me, babe. Put your ray gun to my head. Press your space club. Freak out in a room and zero, yeah. Don't fake it, baby. Lay the real thing on me. The church of man loves us. Such a holy place to be. Make me, baby. Make me know you really care. Make me jump into the air. There we go. A little extra dot at the end of the... See that little dot right there? Even though it's actually not there in the real picture completely, it kind of makes it seem like it's kind of shining a little part. I just like the way it looks right there. I don't know why. I don't know why. I just like that. So I've got these like little kind of accent lines, and I've got these kind of like lighter gray ones behind, which aren't appearing as much in the stream as I'd like, but whatever. And they kind of like layer over to make like a blonde hair look, you know, isn't that nice? Okay, this thing right here has that, and so we'll do this to here. I like drawing hair. Hair is fun to draw. I wish I had better equipment on me right now. If I did, oh, this would be like a million times better. I'm not joking. The drawing shape would still be like whatever it is, but the actual shading would be like balls impressive. Let's get this cleaned up back here a little bit. Yes. Just got done eating taco Doritos. Wish I could draw people. Well, if you want to know the most basic rules to drawing people, I can show you right now. This will be a very simple lesson. And anybody can do this, right? There's certain little tricks to drawing a person. Now, if you look at anybody's head, right? The head has certain measurements that are universal amongst most people. I'm going to draw a really, really light one here so you can see what I'm talking about. Let's pretend right here, because I'm going to make all this black anyways. Let's pretend right here I'm going to draw a head, right? So we'll draw like an oval shape for a head, right? That's a head. On a head, the eyeball lines, where your eyeballs are, right here, see they're in a line? They're straight across the middle. That's not actually the eyeballs. It's actually the brow ridge. That's the top of the eyeballs, the brows, right? And then if you draw a straight line up and down, like a cross, right? That will be where your nose should be, right? Now, if you go halfway between the brow to the jaw and draw a line right there, that should be where the bottom of your nose is. Now, if you go from the bottom of the nose to the jaw and draw a line halfway, that should be where your mouth is. And if you take the mouth line and go to the edges and put two little lines like that, see, like that, and go straight up to where the eyebrow is, that's where your eyeballs should be. And so you can kind of just like fill in everything after that. Whoop, whoop. You see? Ears are the top of the eyebrow to the bottom of the nose on the sides. There you go. So that's your basic head dimensions, you know. Everybody's head is sort of universal, you know. Anyways. Came back like a school voice on the wave of life. So yeah, if anybody, you know, ever wants to just start with the head, that will help get everything at least sort of in order before you kind of go ahead further, you know what I mean? There's a star waiting in the sky. He'd like to come and meet us, but he thinks he'd blow our minds. There's a starman waiting in the sky. He told us not to blow it, 'cause he knows it's all worthwhile, it's all right. Let the children use that. Let the children use that. Let all the children begin. Da 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 da. To phone someone, so I picked on you. Ooh, ooh. Hey, that's far out. So you heard it too. Ooh, ooh. Waste on your TV. We may pick 'em up on channel 2. Look out your window. I can see his light. If he can sparkle, he may learn tonight. Tell your papa, 'cause he'll get up, struck up and fight. There's a starman waiting in the sky. He'd like to come and meet us. He thinks he'd blow our minds. The starman waiting in the sky told us not to blow it, 'cause he knows it's all worthwhile, it's all right. Let the children use that. Let the children use that. Let all the children again. Starman waiting in the sky. He'd like to come and meet us. He thinks he'd blow our minds. The starman waiting in the sky tells us not to blow it. He knows it's all right, it's all right. There we go. That's pretty good. That may actually be helpful in my self-portrait lessons in high school. Yeah, that'll help you pass your art class. Did I listen to the Winery Dogs? No, I didn't. Let me put them on right now. I typed it wrong. The Winery Dogs. They do Elevate. I wish I could get the expression right. There's like a smirk going on in this original drawing or the original photo that I just can't get right, you know? I can't get a lot of this right, but I'm going to keep trying because I'm inspired. Oh, is this Chris Cornell? If it isn't Chris Cornell, it sounds a fuck ton like him. It's him, isn't it? The band doesn't sound like him, but the voice sounds like him. They are hard rock. On the song Elevate, the first half of it sounds like him, but it's not him. But he's got a voice very much like his. That's cool, man. Bacon, I'm happy you're practicing your drawing skills so you can draw me and maybe do something meaningful for our relationship for once. Well, if I knew what you look like, maybe I can draw you, but I have no fucking idea what you look like. Joni went to fight the vampire. Movie came the home to starve. I can make a trial worthwhile as a rock and roll star. Lennon tried to change the nation. Sonny went to turn the world. Tell you, Daddy. Rich Kotzen on vocals and guitar. Oh, well, his vocals, he has a very Chris Cornell thing on that song Elevate right in the beginning. So much that I thought it was him for a second. I can do with your money. You know that I'm so wiped out with things as they are. And then go back to my money, and I come on like a regular superstar. Hold on, let's redo this eye a little bit. There you go. A little better, huh? I rounded that eye out a little bit more. Left a little bit of iris on the inside. And then made sure that the white area over here shows more. You know what I mean? Yeah. It was starting to look a little mushed. And I wanted to kind of clean it up a little bit, you know? Like a regular superstar. Bum. I can fall in sleep at night as a rock and roll star. I can fall in love alright as a rock and roll star. Rock and roll star. Bum, 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 bum. People stared at the makeup on his face, laughed at his long black hair, his animal grace. The boy in the bright blue jeans jumped up on the stage, Lady Stardust sang the songs of darkness and disgrace, and he was all right. The band was all together, yes, he was all right. The song went on forever, and he was awful nice. Really quite out of sight, and he sang. Okay, so down here is supposed to be like really black in the original photo. Hey, let me show you what I mean. Oh, wait. My light is fucking it up. See down there, under the arm area? Down here? Sadly, for a lover could not obey, Lady Stardust sang the songs of darkness and dismay, and he was all right. The band was all together, yes, he was all right. The song went on forever. Let's go and black all this in down here. Create more shape. Fortnite Day now. New boyfriend. You understand? What? What? You butthole. You're supposed to be my boyfriend. But he's not. This hurts my feelings, filthy. You're hurting feelings, buddy. You have fun on your Fortnite date with your other boyfriends. Her eyes aren't black. They're kind of more like a, I think like a hazily color or something. I'm not quite sure. But they look lighter in here than a black. They look more like a greenish brown, you know? So the way you do like a greenish brown or something like that is you only you shade the inside, but you do not do black going throughout. You do it around the edges and you do it in the center, but you kind of leave like a field where it's just kind of a gray in the middle, and that'll really help kind of get you that like that look like you have like a blue or green or a gray eye in there, depending on how dark you make it, you know? This top of the lip right here is a little bit too thick. It's like a millimeter, you know? There you go. Come on, come on. You really got a good thing going. Come on, come on. If you think we're gonna make it, you better hang on to your sand. The nose is slowly starting to happen. Remember, I've been avoiding the fucking nose this whole time, you know what I mean? The nose is finally starting to happen. Let's make those lips a little bigger. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. That's a nice smell, right? Yeah. I'm just realizing the jawline isn't deep enough though. Down here, which is a shame. I can fix that real quick. Or pull it down a tick. Yeah, not much, just down a little bit, you know? Whatever. Ziggy played guitar, jamming good with Wit and Gilly and the spiders from Mars. He played his left hand and made it too far. Became the special man. Then we was Ziggy's band. Ziggy rarely sang. Screwed up eyes and screwed down hairdo, like some cat from Japan. She could lick on by smiling, he can leave 'em to hang. Came on so loaded, man, well hung in snow white tan. So where were the spiders? While the flies try to break our bones, just a dear like to be about his fangs and shouldn't crush his sweet hands. The eyes are like the most important part. It's the thing that makes a person look the most like them, you know? You know what I mean? It just is. Alright, so it's like a little kind of... little scoop shape there. Dude, noses are hard, man. Noses are hard. The noses are important. A lot of who your face is your nose. So they're kind of a little scary to do. Kind of a little scary to do sometimes. They just are. Because it's easy to like overdo it too. I watched some of the Me Come Kissing Me car action on YouTube yesterday. Ooh, how was it? This is only an hour and a half. I got a lot done in an hour and a half. All right, I'm looking at the drawing up there, and right here it can definitely be darker to accentuate a side of face versus a front of face. Yeah, you see how that kind of creates a side of face a little more? Hey man, well she's a total blam blam, but she just had to squeeze a push it, and then she, oh don't lean on me man, cause you can't afford that ticket. Back from Suffragette City, oh don't lean on me man, cause you ain't got time to check out. No more Suffragette City. It's alright. I stopped looking like the original drawing there, but whatever. You know, like I said, I think it's more important I get it done. I mean, it does, and it doesn't look like her. Hey man, don't crash, yeah. There's only room for one. Here she comes, here she comes. Oh, don't lean on me, man. Oh, pretty hair. Oh, pretty hair. Let me fill in more of the bottom down here, because that really makes the picture kind of start to pop, you know? Let's draw the boobs, make them appear. This is the part that I hate, doing just the full black parts. Because you need to kind of like keep going across your own thing so you don't end up with like these little lines, you know? And it will take so much time. Don't forget, if you're enjoying today's stream, hit the like and subscribe. If they would ever like to help with the donation, I've got a Streamlabs link below because of PayPal. I'm even willing to entertain ideas like, draw me, you know, via donation. I'm willing to entertain that. puts it in your mouth. It pulls on your finger and another finger, then the cigarette. The water wall is calling, it lingers and you forget. Ho, 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 you're a rock and roll suicide. Too young to lose it, but you're too young to choose it. And the clock waits so patiently on your song. Walk past the cafe, but you don't eat 'cause you live too long. Ho, 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 you're a rock and roll suicide. Shit's brakes are snarling as you stumble along the road. And the day breaks instead, so you hurry home. Don't let the sun cast a shadow. Don't let the milk flow rob your mind. It's so natural, religiously unkind. Oh no, love, you're not alone. You're watching yourself, but you're too unfair. You got your head all tangled up, and you're bopping only like you can. Oh no, love, you're not alone. No matter what a fool you made, no matter where you stay, with the lies that seem to lacerate your brain, I had my share, I helped you with the pain. Oh man. Fucking hand, man. Let's turn on and be wonderful. Wonderful. I know it's shaking the whole camera, guys. I'm sorry. It's just what happens when I gotta do this kind of back and forth thing, you know? Oh shit, I crossed across the line right there. It's fucked up, 'cause that part's supposed to be like really smooth, you know? I went right outside right there. Well, I can extend the bottom hem down by an inch and it won't affect anything. I like that. Whoop, whoop. There you go, kind of. There you go. Whoop. There you go. It's hard to show it without the fucking thing messing it all up. You know what I mean? And up here, this thing is supposed to be like pretty much pure black also. As soon as you start putting pure black down, it sets the dark end of your scale. And so all of the whites and grays will then be contrasts against it. It helps the other grays gain value. The other grays are just kind of gray, but as soon as you put a black next to them, they become tones that represent gradients instead of just gray. You know what I mean? So these little black areas, I like to throw them down because they help my brain understand what everything else in the picture is compared to it. You know what I mean? And that's her arm over here. And behind the arm is like a gray thing over here. Row, 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 you gotta feel my soul, all right. Row, row. And there's that black thing behind her. Is this thing right here. It's a It's like a punching bag. It's like a punching bag right here. And just put some lines down to represent it so I can make sure to put it down later without fucking it up. There you guys see. It's like behind the hair here is supposed to be dark. Like right behind it. So let's go and put this up so you can kind of start to do what the hair is supposed to be doing up here. You see what I mean? Makes the hair now look a little lighter compared to it because we'll have this like really dark black behind it. See? Like that. All right, hold on. And take a break. Where's my grinder? There it is. Da 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 da. All right. It's trying is too hard to get lit right. A cautionary tale for you. La 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 la. That is a fact and a natural fact. It's not where it's at, it's over. With you over and over. If an eclipse of Dover. If I touch you, push me over. Hold on, I gotta fix that draw line. I'm making it too concrete. That's not where it's at. I just wanted to accentuate it, but I'm making it too concrete. There's a difference between accentuating and making concrete. You know what I mean? There are no lines in real life. It's something that my art teacher tried to teach me, and I'm really bad at all the time. Mr. O'Connell, I'm doing it the way you would like it. It's a good lesson to remember that there really are no outlines in real life. You know, I'm cheating all over the place. You see up here, that's lines. You see these lines. This eyebrow should be more textured and less like just solid darkness, you know? But I'm also drawing on a much smaller drawing than I'm used to. If you look, this is the size of my hand. This is not a very large piece of paper. So that has a lot to do with it. A lot of times I'll draw on something that's like really, really big, you know? So I'm kind of also cramming a lot into a smaller space. I love this song, man. I spy in the night sky, don't I? Phoebe, Io, Lara, Leto, Callisto, Sinope, Janus, Dione, Pasha, so many moons. Quiet in the sky at night, hoppers in the Milky Way. Outside it, Vega, Capella, Regaligal, Barnard Star, Antares, Aldebaran, Altair, Wolf 359, Beetlejuice, a sun. Hey, little girl, I wanna be your boyfriend. Sweet little girl, I wanna be your boyfriend. What can I say? What can I say? Wanna be your boyfriend, little girl. I wanna be your boyfriend. Yeah, the hair looks a little more natural in here now. It was looking pretty thick, like it was just cables. You know, I need to strand these out a bit. It's kind of stranding it out a little bit. Right here, yeah. I'm trying to see what I'm looking at on the camera that I'm not seeing down here. Wanna be a boyfriend, little girl. Wanna be a boyfriend. Yeah, if anybody ever wants me to draw something for them, I do whatever you like, you know. I know it's not perfect work, but you know, if anybody's ever looking for something original, just let me know. I'm always available. It's really just a hobby of mine, so it's not like, you know, I have like some kind of a set concept of how I do it all. But if anybody ever's like, dude, could you just draw like a thing for me? It's like, yeah, I'm always available. Dollars better, I spend it all. What's the craziest drawing you've ever done, Bacon? Oh, I have a picture of it. Let me dig it out for you. Give me like 20 seconds. I'll find it. It's a smaller drawing of it. Like, there's a small picture of it. Let me find it. It's the one on the thumbnail here. Oh, I gotta find it online really quick. Give me a second. On a Hannah of my own, Daddy's lot of love running on. It might be this one is the one I'm most proud of. Hold on, I gotta save it really quick. Okay, there we go. This one I might be most proud of with the way it turned out. This one, if you look at that one, I did some really incredible work throughout the beer. She's this girl drinking a beer through a straw, and it's like a low angle so you can see the tiles behind her, you know? And she has a lot of light coming through the hair on her left side, and she has lipstick on, and then her beer, you can see like the light through the glass and the foam on the top, and I think I did some really good lighting work on her fingers, and that might be my one I think it's technically the best, you know? I don't know, man. $20. Not a whole lot. And then, let's see. And then the one that I think is kind of the most creative is this one. Hold on, give me another second to get that saved up really quick in a Gyazo. Okay, and then this one right here is probably the one that I think is kind of like the most creative looking, is this guy. It's like a tree, and if you look at the tree, it's actually two faces facing inwards. If you look at the clouds, they make kind of like eyeballs and mouth and noses, you know. You got the sun on one side, and he's eyeballing the moon on the other side, which is cut off. And the tree's made out of like bubbles, and there's like little hands and the roots and stuff grasping and stuff. I think the grass turned out really good. And that one's done with only Sharpies. Only Sharpies, you know? So those ones are probably like a couple of my best, but, you know, just got to keep trying all the time. Keep trying all the time. I can play the guitar like a motherfucking fire. That's a cool drawing, Bacon. I can only draw stick people. Thank you, man. So life is so love, the one you got, but you might get run over or you might get shot. Let's see, is there a way I can pull this webcam up so it still shows that, but I can get a little more light out of it? See, I got a little bit of her face in here. That's the thing. There's a portion of it that looks like her that the picture doesn't have. God, I hate this light, man. Because it's like a direct spotlight, you know? I need like a diffuser on it, you know? Hold on. That's not going to work. All right. I'll mess with the webcam now, see if I can't pull it up a little bit. So this thing is so hard to get set just right. This thing's so hard to get set just right. Also, I can draw a mean hand turkey. Me too, if I can draw cartoons. There we go. Kind of keeps it a little more centered, I guess. Whatever. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, bam, bam. Okay, there's like a dramatic hair flurry here that I should make sure to kind of capture, honestly. Baby, I see you in my TV set. Baby, I see you in my TV set. Cut your head off and put it in my TV set. I use your eyeballs for dials on my TV set. I watch TV. I watch TV. Oh, I put you in my TV set. Oh, baby, I hear you on my radio. Hey, baby, I hear you on my radio. You know I flip, flip, flip for my radio. Yo, you drip, drip, drip on my radio. AM radio, PM radio. And I put you in my radio like this. Oh my God, since I tuned you in my radio like this. There, baby, I see you in my Frigidaire. Mayonnaise way in the back. I'm gonna see you tonight for a midnight snack. But though it's cold, you won't get old, 'cause you're well preserved in my Frigidaire. Yeah. I love this stupid song, man. It's so cool. It looks so good in my crib at night. I could give you a million hugs. You look so good, all covered in bugs. I miss some there under your chair. At the light, I'll sweep you under the rug. What a twisted song. Baby, I can give you a million hugs. You look so good covered up with bugs. Oh, I missed some there under the chair, but don't worry, I'll sweep you under the rug. Jeez, he's a psycho. I love a psycho band. Now, baby, I see you in my TV set. I cut your eyeball off and put it in my TV set. I use your eyeballs for dials on my TV set. I watch TV. I watch TV. I've seen you, I've been so upset. Who was the woman in the reference picture? Oh, she's like one of these gym girls, you know? She's a beautiful lady. Werewolf, braces on my thighs. A teenage werewolf. Oh, okay. I thought she might have been well known. Oh, I don't think so. I'll email it to her when I'm all done. I'll be like, here, I'm a big fan. Random internet lady. Oh. Some little light stuff right there. this stuff doesn't show up so much where you're at that I'm doing, but it's like some really like light kind of drawing stuff right there. So I can do like layers going in. Oh. That's pretty good. I don't like the shine down here, but I like the way it's showing off all this right now, you know? I'm realizing this up here goes way too high right here. This part. I need to pull this down to about like here. Yeah, you see what I'm seeing? How it's just like, this makes it seem like she's bald to the top of her head. That is not what I want this drawing to look like, you know what I mean? So let's just kind of close that in a little bit there. Ooh, yeah. At the zombie dance, nobody moves. They tap their toes. Yeah, the wiggle of the ears, they get into the groove, yeah. Yeah, you see what I did there? And this kind of has like a little like scoop down here. Yeah, see? Again, doesn't look even close to like her, but I'm trying my best. At the zombie dance, nobody moves. They tap their toes. Yeah, the wiggle there is to get into the groove, you know. Dance moves. That kind of stuff that don't save souls. There's nothing good in it that to know. It's too dark. There you go. There's like a crookedness that I can't fight because I'm so out of practice right now, you know, but whatever. There we go. I had to pull the cheek in more. I had it kind of convex. I needed it more concave from the bottom of the chin here to up here. This little space. And if you look on this one, you'll see that right here the bottom chin kind of does like a little like upward curve instead of like a downward curve. It kind of goes upward. You know, but just like right there. So trying to get that right. I can't get all these right, guys. I'm so out of practice. But like I said, I just need to practice to get back into it. Otherwise, I never will get back into it, you know? Otherwise, I'll never get back into it right. Where's the back arm there? Oh, it just kind of goes into it? Okay, that's fine. And there's kind of like a little gray thing right here between the two. Yeah, that'll help like round it out when it's time there. And then this thing has like this and this. And then there's some like kind of like on this glove there's some little accent marks that I need to accentuate here, otherwise I'm not doing it right. So let's get this right. It's these little whoop-de-doos that come from the wrinkles of the glove, the boxing glove, you know? And then between them, just a little bit of this. Man, I miss drawing. Hey, Liam, what's up? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you, man. Yeah, I started this tonight. It's hard for me to get the lighting, so it's not like, see? So it's not like fucking up the glare from the thing, so it's hard to like demonstrate all areas at once what I'm doing. But I got it as good as I can get it, you know what I mean? This fucking light, I shouldn't have moved it, you know what I mean? That's okay. That one works, but it blinds me. Oh, that's not bad. I mean, it's a little glary down here, but that's just black, right? You're quite the artist. Thanks, Zombie Killer Gage. How you doing, man? Good to see you, buddy. It is really good. Thank you, Nessa. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. It's so hard to get this light so it doesn't just glare all over. It's hard to get this light to go so it doesn't just glare all over the pencil, though. You know how pencil is. That's my Arizona iced tea covering the shadow. Dude, Zombie, I'm doing great, man. I'm doing great. Having myself a really nice day. Just taking a night off of gaming for a little bit of drawing, you know? I used to draw a lot more than I do now. And I thought to myself, I'm going to sit down and draw something tonight. I like drawing pretty girls, so, you know, I thought I'll just do this. I'll just do this. No room in heaven for whatever comes next. Pow, pow. You're gonna stand, shout. I got a barrel full of monkeys and you love to see you pout. A barrel full of monkeys that just love to see you pout. So I'll just keep layering little squiggles over each other sometime. It's almost cross-hatching. But it's a little more loose and squiggly than that. But I think it comes out with a really nice shading look sometimes, you know? So that's kind of what I'm doing right now. How the fuck do I get this lighting just right? There, perfect, see? Why sing in the humble say battle la, ba, ba, ba. Well, this is something else that's nice to do on stream. It's something different. Yeah, man, I don't do this very often. I did this before with some tree once, and then I did it before with that's my pipe. I did it before with Immortan Joe from what's it called? Mad Max Fury Road, and that turned out fucking awesome. Good little textures going on in the background.